Good day, good day. Welcome back to Let's Homestead Instead. Hi.
Hi.
Just got back from work with a surprise box.
Yes, it is a very nice surprise box. Guess what this could be? A brand new pressure canner.
Yay!
Nice.
We're getting ready to dispatch some ducks this weekend.
Yes, yes.
So what are we going to pressure can this weekend?
Oh, duck.
Ducks.
Yeah. And a whole 5-piece canning set.
Maybe some rabbits, maybe some chickens.
And some recipe books.
Okay, let's show the viewers the books.
The complete guide to pressure canning. Everything you need to know. Canned meats, vegetables, meals in a jar, and more. And the other one is the Amish Canning Cookbook. It'll be some nice reading.
Nice reading.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting here. I'm having bone broth. Scott's going through the manual, I guess. What was it?
Well,
no, I mean
I'm going through the canning book.
that we ordered. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I want to know how much pressure for the canning, and now I know how many feet elevation we are in the area we're in. I'm just looking for the conversion table
Because you need to know that before you start pressure canning.
Well, of course.
I've never pressure canned before.
Me neither.
But we do have a sideline teacher. We're gonna follow the manuals and listen to our friend that has been canning for years. And meanwhile, I wanted to have a little chit chat in what's going on.
Oh, what's going on?
Yes.
Oh, yes, what's going on?
Lots going on. We haven't uploaded in like all summer because there was just too much going on, and I started uploading more videos to let you guys know that we've relocated, we sold a homestead, everything went really fast, and we haven't stopped homesteading. We are at the cottage, well, at my dad's house. It's his main residence now, and we were living in our trailer for the summer, our 34-foot trailer, which there was a video down below of a tour of the trailer, and that went fine. It was actually pretty comfortable. I really liked the bed. I thought it was really comfortable. But now it's getting colder, and we're moving into the house. We are in Quebec, and it gets pretty cold out here.
Yeah. And
so what's the news on the land? What's the news on our researches?
well, the new news is that we had a couple of options, but unfortunately, our first option it didn't really pan out because we basically are waiting on forces that be to decide on when or how we're going to be able to do and proceed with the type of farming or homesteading that we want to do. So, and just sit around and wait, yeah, okay, we can because we do have the opportunity to do that. But at the same time, we found a nice little property, a nice little farm that's for sale. So we actually are making an offer on that currently, and we'll see what the answer is on that.
It's a stressful moment right now because we made an offer, got a counter offer, and we did another offer. There were 7 visits on the same farm. It's a 67-acre farm with a beautiful old, almost 100-year-old. Well, no.
Well, it's 1930.
Yeah. That's been well kept. The best part is that there is a building for all the animals, so the people that were there on the farm kept the same type of animals as we do. Now, you've probably noticed on the tour of the homestead that we no longer had our pigs. We had to sell them. We actually sold them to the people who bought our farm. because up on the mountain is not really how we want to raise them. Same with the meat birds. Now, our meat birds were raised without hormones and antibiotics and, as clean as possible. However, they weren't outside enough. You need to have them, well, not you need to, but it's always best to have them on pasture, on like grass-fed, kind of like Joel Salatin or Justin Rhodes. That's how they raise their poultry, and that's what we want to do. We have a plan, we have a dream of raising pork on pasture as well as poultry, and we'll continue on raising rabbits. Done a few of those this year as well. So far, Scott and Lily have dispatched, was it 12?
12.
12 rabbits.
We have 8 more to let grow out a bit more before dispatching them, and then we'll be done with the rabbits, and we'll only have the 2 does and the buck left. So, and that'll be for next year. And we'll start breeding again closer to the spring or in the spring. Same with the chickens. We'll start.
Well, chickens we start a little earlier
hatching them out in February.
Yeah.
So.
Now, which leads me to say, like I was mentioning you in a previous video, that we dispatched 71 meat birds, the Cornish cross.
No, 75.
75. That's true because I had said that we were trying to keep a rooster and what was it? Three hens.
3 hens.
And they were just, I didn't think it was a quality life for them.
No.
And one of them was actually.
Well, the largest was the rooster, and he wasn't really able to walk at that point. I decided that okay, well, this is not a way to raise them. So from then we dispatched them right after.
So 75.
So 75.
And like I had said, Lily was just a superhero at this.
Yeah.
Like a boss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have a video coming up on Lily's dispatching chickens and rabbits. Probably going to name it 10-year-old kid dispatches rabbits like a boss or chickens like a boss. However, if you're watching this video and you plan on watching those videos, there is going to be a big warning about we homestead, we raise our meat, so beware of watching dispatching or processing videos. If you can't stomach it, do not watch it.
Yeah.
However, I really, really think that Lily is so blessed in being raised in on a homestead and being able to process on her own. And we're there, we watch her, she's very careful. We make sure that she's doing it in a safe way. And what we're very proud of is that our child at 10 years old could survive in the woods right now because she knows how to hunt the animal, catch the animal, if you may, process it, and cook it. So we're very proud of that, and we think that that's a side of the education that a lot of people don't consider this day and age, and it's just as important as arithmetics and English and French and math, right?
That's right.
And history. All right, so that being said, there are going to be upcoming videos of processing chickens and rabbits. What else? Well, news on, we're waiting on this farm. If we're going to get this farm, you'll get to see the pictures of it. You'll get to see where we're going to move, and it can all happen very, very quickly. So you could see very, very happy videos in the very near future, or we'll have to share our sadness with you if we didn't make it, if it didn't happen, because there are other people interested in this property, and we can't go any higher for financing purposes than our last offer. So please have your prayers for us. We'd appreciate that. Mm-hmm. And I'll be making a couple of videos on snacks and maybe some canning. We have one that's coming up. We did take a video. We shot a video on canning. It was very short though. We didn't do as much.
Pickling.
Pickling. Sorry.
Yes.
We didn't. Well, we made at least 20 jars or
20 jars of pickles, a couple jars of pickled carrots, a couple jars of pickled beets.
Yeah, that's right. We did 3 kinds. Now we're going to be trying out this pressure canner because our freezers are completely full. We also are going to be processing pigs on my in-laws farm, and more than likely beef as well. So, well, we usually get the beef meat, but I've never filmed it, so maybe that would be an upcoming video. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was, you know that we have cashmere goats, and Lily and I are planning on shearing them and using the fiber, spinning it, and learning a little bit more about fiber. And our milking goats, well, they're all dried up right now, and I'm planning on breeding Lily of the Valley that is, and Maple. And if we can find some more cashmere goats before breeding season, then we will be breeding them as well. So I'd like to have more does that are going to kid next spring. It always helps with the selling the babies always helps us with the upkeep of the animals. And the other thing is our Great Pyrenees. I want to make a video on our livestock guardian dogs, LGDs. These mountain dogs are awesome. They're great with people. They are good guardians. These guys are only 8 months old. Kiara does a wonderful job and barks when necessary. However, Kovu is another, he's kind of a, well, not a problem, but he's a barker. And we're trying to find solutions on teaching him to bark only when necessary. So we'll have a video coming up about Kovu and Kiara, named after the Lion King too. So now you have a bit of an idea of what the upcoming videos are going to be about. I'd like to thank you guys for sticking with us, even though we don't upload very often. Like I mentioned before, we're not paid for this. I'm not consistent in my videos because I don't have the best of equipment. We'll see how much this property costs and how our budget will be, but I am planning still in my plans to purchase a camera and better equipment for editing. Although I'm not a good editor, it is what it is, like I always said, but you'll get to follow us along and continue the journey. You'll get to continue the journey along with us. Can you say that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, guys, take care. Till next time.